Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'm going to continue with the Estonia menu 7 which I started last week, and I'm going to get the lunch and dinner. So we have here the remainder of the Estonia menu 7 lunch and dinner, and just to remind us what we have left from that meal, we have a chicken in its own juices. There is a beef with buckwheat, 400 grams, very large tins, and a vegetable hot pot. And with that we have what says is a halva bar. I think that's a type of energy bar. I've never seen one of those, so it'll be interesting to see what's inside. Some salt biscuits, a energy drink, 2 packets of jellies or jelly type beans, a lemon tea, some sugar, creamer, salt and pepper. So let's continue and get what I would consider lunch out on a tray. So I now have here what I would consider lunch from this particular menu. I've preheated the mains by boiling them in water and cracked the lid so they didn't explode. And I have here the chicken and its own juices. I have the vegetable hot pot. There is a lemon tea with sugar, just in case I need it with this lemon. Salt and pepper, just in case. Some of the jelly gummies, or the jelly sweets. And a packet of the salt biscuits. So, let's start where I like to usually start and make up the drink. There wasn't many drinks in this 24-hour pack. There was 1 lemon tea, 1 coffee bag, and 1 isotonic drink powder. So not like many other rations where they have quite a few more drinks. So it's a lemon tea, and we'll just quickly make that up. And at first I think I'll just leave that to do its thing without the addition of anything else at this point. We might need the sugar when it's done what it has to do. So before I open the mains, let's have a look at these jelly sweets. It does say there are strawberry and apple. There was 2 packets. I don't know if you get 1 strawberry, 1 apple, or whether it's a mixed flavour. Let's see what we have in there. Oh, nice smell of strawberry. Very nice smell of strawberry. Quite tricky to open. But they are little strawberry shaped, I don't know if you can see that, strawberry shaped jellies there. Not too many, just a few, which is very nice. And we'll go for the salt biscuits. Now, as I said earlier, these do look like they're exactly the same ones you get in the French packs. And they look just the same. I think they are the same. So a little bit of battle damage there, but generally not too bad for the lack of protection they had in there. And I'm going to have a look at the, which I believe is chicken in its own juices. Wow. Very impressive looking piece of chicken there. Let's wipe my hands. And the vegetable hot pot. Run these 2 spoons out of the way for a moment. Very large portions. Nice sized tins. There is a 400 gram portion in the mains, and 240 grams of the meat, so over nearly 650 grams of food there. So let's give that tea a little stir, and I think I'll start with the tea. So nice dark looking tea. Smell, no particular smell of lemon there. Taste, to be honest, it tastes like an English breakfast tea. There's not much of a lemony taste there at all. Very, very lacking in lemon flavour. It does need a sugar, in my opinion. Just see, hopefully bring out the flavours. Give that a little mix around, and let's have another go at that. There's a very, very, very gentle background hint of lemon. It is more like a black tea, a black breakfast tea, to be honest, that hardly tastes the lemon at all. But still, it's a pleasant warm drink. Now, I think I'm going to have a look at this vegetable hot pot. Very nice looking mix there, and we'll add it. Wow, it only just fits in my tray. I think that's the largest portion I've had to date. And at the side of that we have this huge slab of meat. Very huge slab of meat. It's actually was probably not meant to be warmed. It's very difficult to say. Oops. Huge, absolutely huge. This might have been more like a luncheon meat. Let's put that to one side a moment. So, let's start with the hot pot. There is carrots, there is peas, there is chicken, there is potatoes. Surprisingly, not very salted for tinned hot pot. Maybe a bit of onion, I think, is there. Very soft. The vegetables are very soft. There's plenty of salt. My opinion would benefit from a little pepper. It is typical tinned, sort of tinned stew, tinned soup, tinned hot pot. We have in this country a Lancashire hot pot, very much like a Lancashire hot pot from a tin. Very pleasant, very palatable, nice and easy on the palate. And the more you eat, the flavour comes through, and you start to think you don't need so much pepper after all. Let's have a look at this meat. I think I've made a mistake. I don't think this is chicken in its own juice. I think this is a kind of luncheon meat. It is. I've warmed it, I've boiled it. It's made it go very soft, very loose in texture. It's more of a pork flavour than chicken, I think. But still, I think that would have been a nice cold meat. I've warmed it up. But there does appear to be carrots in there with that. Let's try a little bit on the cracker. Those crackers, very much the French salt cracker. Again, like most of these crackers, doesn't add any additional flavour, more of a bulking agent, but for once I don't think this particular meal needs the bulk. There is so much of it as it is. And taste of the cracker in the hot pot. Extra bit of crunch, but that's all. Very oily meal, but very nice. Come back to the tea. There's a slight hint of lemon, but nothing strong coming through there. I think I will add a little bit of this pepper to the main. Finely ground black pepper. Mix that in a little bit. Just gives it a little extra lift. In my opinion, it was just a little bit lacking in pepper. That has just given it the little extra flavour boost that it needs. Plenty of carrot, plenty of potato, peas, nice light gravy. Addition of the pepper just helped. Some of the crackers. Again, also helps boost. Okay. So, very messy. Keep wiping it. Just need to have a look at these little strawberry flavoured jelly sweets, candies, slightly shaped like a little strawberry. I don't know if you can see that there. Let's try one of those. Very easy chew. They're not very sticky, don't stick to your teeth. They're a very easy chew, soft jelly. A lot of strawberry flavour in there. Very nice, very pleasant. Come back to this meat. There is vegetables within the meat, as you can see. That's a carrot or pepper, so maybe you should have heated it up. It's very difficult to tell. It's like a hot luncheon meat or a spam type meat, but it has got the vegetables in there with it. Very salty, very much like spam luncheon meat texture. Try a little bit with the vegetable hot pot. In the warm texture that it is, I think that would be the way to go. It now mixes in pleasingly, and they both complement each other really well. Nice piece of that meat in with the hot pot. Now this is warm, it certainly goes best inside the hot pot. Cold, it would have been then much like a cold spam, cold luncheon meat. So, another sip of the tea. recap of the lunch. Very nice, very pleasing, very filling, large portion. As I keep saying, I think I made a mistake. This isn't chicken in its own juices. This is more like a luncheon meat type spam with vegetables. Now it is warm, goes very nice mixed in with the vegetable hot pot. Vegetable hot pot, rich, satisfying, plenty of vegetables. Just needed a little bit of pepper, which came. Added the pepper and it just gave the lift. Salt crackers on their own, very uninspiring. Quite soft for a cracker. Not very salty, but dropped in again as a background agent, background bulking agent for the meal. Very nice. Little strawberry gummies, little strawberry gum berries. Not very chewy, doesn't stick to your teeth, very easy to chew. Nice artificial flavour of strawberry. A lovely little sweet for after your meal. So I'm going to finish it here. Overall, very pleasing, satisfying lunch, and I shall be back with what I would consider the evening meal or dinner. So goodbye for now. So welcome back. I have here on the tray now the third and final meal of the Estonian menu 7, and this would be the evening meal. I have the buckwheat with beef, more of the salt crackers, a bar of halva. I still don't know what halva is, we'll have a look in a moment. Some salt and the rest of the pepper from lunch just in case. And the last of the beverages, which is the peach drink. So, as always, I'm going to start with the peach drink. Now this brand doesn't need much introduction, it's in many rations, including the British. So this one is peach. Nice smell of peach there, very fine powder. Usually mixes very nice, very easily, so we'll just add that to there. A very light loose powder, and we'll fill the glass with some cold water. Mixing nice and easily. A nice smell of peach. This is actually the first time I've tasted the peach. So this brand is regularly used in the British ORPs and I've had plenty of those. But this is the first time I've had the peach flavour drink. Just rinse my spoon. I think what I'll do now is I'll have a look at this halva. I don't know if you can see that there, there's some writing, it's very difficult with all the reflection. But I'm assuming it's an energy type bar. Looks very much like an energy bar, so the type you get in the French rations. I'll put that to one side. And we'll have another packet of the salt biscuits. And again, a little bit of battle damage. They don't come in a box. In the French rations, they're in a box, offers a bit more protection. These are just loose in the packet, so you expect them to be a little bit damaged. And this is the beef with buckwheat. Again, I've pre-warmed it. Cracked the lid so no explosions. It's very runny looking. Let me just give that a bit of a stir. There's a smell coming from that like oats. It's nice and moist, nice and juicy. I will pour it out once I get it nicely mixed. A very floury type smell coming from that. Sort of boiled rice type smell as well. Again, 400 grams, huge portion, totally fills my tray. Let's wipe my spoon. Okay, so I'm going to start where I usually start with the drinks. In this case, just the peach flavour energy drink. It's quite strong. I actually think that needs quite a bit more water. Very strong smell of peach. It's quite thick. Let's bring that to the top with water. Unusually thick, sort of juice texture. Might just be because I didn't give it enough water. Let's bring that back and have another taste. Still surprisingly thick. Nice peach flavour. Very sweet. Very sweet. Could probably do with twice that amount of water and it would still be good. But very nice. Okay. Now let's have a look at this beef with buckwheat. There's a lump of something there. I have no idea what that is. I'm not going to eat that just yet, or even if at all. So, as the name suggests, it looks like it's just wheat with ground beef. Very bland sort of smell, very sort of boiled rice, plain rice smell coming from it. Very simple flavouring. Very simple flavouring. Hardly any. The wheat is very soft, mushy, to the point of it being quite sloppy. The beef hasn't got a lot of texture left to it. Certainly not an unpleasant flavour, but out of all the meals to date, out of this pack, it's the most bland. Certainly could do with the pepper, so I'm going to add the pepper. It is quite salty. Now I'm going to add all of the pepper because of the lack of flavour in there. I have no idea what that is. Maybe a piece of fat, or could be someone's fingertip for all I know, but it doesn't look like it should be part of the meal, so I'm taking that out. I hope it's no one's fingertip. Let's have another taste of the pepper. Giving it a little lift, not a lot. Didn't think it needed the salt, but I'm going to give it anyway. Hopefully salt does bring out flavour. Not very good for your arteries and your blood pressure, but certainly does bring flavour out. Let's have another go. That has helped. That has helped. Salt and pepper. Again, same crackers as we had at the lunch meal. Just like before. Floury, wheaty cracker, not very salty. Just adds bulk. Just adds bulk to the dish. Can't say this is my favourite meal, just because of the lacking of flavour. Let's have another taste of the peach. Very nice, artificial peach flavour, but very pleasant. Not overly coloured, you can actually see through it. so not too much on the colour, which is nice. Now, this Havana bar, never seen it before. Looks like a compressed oaty style biscuit. Wow. Excuse me while I was not expecting that at all. Very crumbly, very, very heavily laden with sugar, very sweet. Has a taste of instant oats, instant porridge oats, instant ready bread. Massive amounts of energy in there. The sugar content is huge, and it's very, very crumbly. I don't know if I can. The texture of a crumbly biscuit or cookie, like a shortbread we have here in the UK, Scottish shortbread. Very unusual aftertaste. There's a flavour I cannot describe. It's not nutty. As you bite down, it may be nuts. There is nuts in there. There is nuts in there, but with so much sugar. As you chew and compress it between your teeth, it sticks. The compression sticks it to the surface of your teeth. Very unusual. Not at all unpleasant. Just something different I've not come across before. Packed full of sugar. Serious amount of energy within that bar. Not unpleasant, just something I've not experienced before. And I could quite easily get used to that. So, clear my palate one more time. Very nice drink now. Now it's cleared up. Very nice drink. So, summary. The buckwheat with beef. Very lacking in flavour. Feels like little bits of ground beef boiled with buckwheat, with wheat. No other sorts of flavours added to it. I can't taste anything else in there. Very much just like a wheat and beef mix. Not unpleasant, just not the most flavourable thing I've ever tried. I did put the salt and pepper. It helped a little. Something like a bit of Tabasco or some hot sauce would help even more. It's filling. It's certainly 400 grams would fill you. But it's just not the most exciting meal I've tasted. But edible. Still edible. The biscuits, as always, typical French salt style biscuits. In that they're not overly cooked, they're not rock hard, they break nice and easily, but there's a flour taste, a strong flour taste to them. Just a bulking agent. They do nothing more than just add a background of bulking agent. The halva, I hope I'm saying this correctly, strange by my taste buds. It's like a very hard compressed oats, almost to the point of like instant oats in texture. Huge amounts of sugar, so much so that when you bite it, the compression of your teeth turns it into like a sticky, almost wants to glue your two teeth together as you crunch down on it. There is a strange aftertaste which I just cannot know what that is. Not unpleasant, it's just very different. There is nuts in there, I can taste nuts. But a very, very different energy boost bar. And I'd soon get used to that. It's not unpleasant, it's just different to what I've had before. I think I did the juice drink peach. Very nice, very strong flavour of peach, very light, not overly coloured. A nice refreshing drink. So, overall, the Estonia Menu 7. Overall, a very, very nice meal, ration. For me, the only thing that let it down was probably this buckwheat, and that is only due to the lack of flavour. For no other reason, it just needs a little more flavour in my opinion. But overall, a very nice 24-hour ration. So, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.